You want brothers on the wall?
Love.
Get your own place. You can do what you want to do.
89, the number. Another summer.
What I tell you about that noise? What I tell you about them pictures?
Give us what we want.
You talk to some brother, talk to him.
You the man. No, you the man. No, you the man. No, you the man.
People, this has been a long time coming. Long Black History Month. We've gone through so far 3, because, you know, Black History Month, shortest month of the year, unfortunately. 3 Spike Lee films from the legend himself, that mad man. And we thought we ended out on Do the Right Thing. Joining me, of course, for this Black History Month goodness is Mr. Shakis, MalcolmX, more.
Hey, what can I say? What's good?
Tell them about that. See, they can't see it.
They can't see it, bro. They can't see the patented,
the shake.
The patented shake right bro. There, bro. You know, I've missed that.
You missed that?
I missed that. No one does shit like that.
Nobody.
anymore.
No, we don't have handshakes like that no more.
I mean,
our
you know,
handshakes
pandemic and all, but even before then,
but even before the
died
pandemic, like
out,
all we
man.
had was dapping up. Like we had like dapping up, and maybe you would get somebody that would have the complicated dap ups, maybe, but never like the signature. Like nobody does like the shake no more, man. Like the salt shaker, bro.
Like no one does anything like that anymore. Like we don't even get dap no more.
Honestly, you get the head nod.
Yeah.
You know? You get the brother nod, and then that's, you know.
Man, we got to turn back time. We need to go Nolan style and stop thinking so linearly. And
We got to exactly.
Get some more community in the world. Got to do the right thing.
You got to do the right thing. Shakis.
Yo.
This is a first for both of us.
It is, man.
That is the first time that has ever happened. This is the first for both of us. I would say this is recommended by our good friend, Mr. RJ, who is an avid Spike Lee fan.
He is, and he is an avid Do the Right Thing stan.
If I had thought about things ahead of time, like I am always want to do, I would have hit him up and had him been on this. And now thinking about this in this moment as we're recording the podcast, I have done the wrong thing towards you, RJ.
Right,
I apologize. Next time, I will definitely put. He ain't listening to this. But anyway,
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna send him the link and everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll send him a link of my wrongdoings.
I'm gonna send him like, Trae fucked up. Listen to this 45-minute podcast.
And that's a message you sent with is like, look, Trae fucked up. The details are inside. It's like.
It's like a fucking scam message.
Exactly. Oh, it's like a chain message. Send this to 40 of your friends, or they'll fuck up too. But no. Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee, the last film of our Spike Lee month, and I have to say, honestly, kind of my favorite Spike Lee film.
Yeah, this is my favorite Spike Lee film without a doubt. Like even The Five Bloods was probably my favorite before this one.
Yeah,
because of how it's so.
It's good.
It's really good, and you can see like his evolution as a director up to that point. And I think it's a really phenomenal job how he handled his actors in The Five Bloods.
Right.
But Do the Right Thing, Spike himself fucking it up on the. Well, he ain't really fucking it up.
I'm a little bit hot and cold on Spike.
That ending scene could have been a little more. Could have been a little bit more there, but he is not doing a bad job as an actor here, especially as an actor director.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. That's pretty
actor,
good.
Director, writer, producer.
As an everyman, he's doing a pretty good. Running a one. Spike Lee was everyone in this film.
You know what I mean? He pulling a show Eddie Murphy right here. Like he for sure is pulling an Eddie Murphy on this one. I honestly, I would agree with you most of the way there. Like this. I think what got me the most about this is that it feels so much. You know, I like the anthologies. Mm-hmm. You know, I like the anthologies. I love partial stories that wrap around into a complete whole. That's what this feels like.
Yeah.
This like day in the life of this New York City block.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole community movie. Mm-hmm. Like that's what I love about it. It's just like it feels so. There's supposed to be like this disjointedness to it, but it's all connected. And it's wonderful actually.
It honestly feels a lot like, and I know this is probably gonna be my Trae talking that craziness again.
Here he goes again.
Here he go again with that mess. I feel like this is Spike's Pulp Fiction.
You know, I can actually see that.
You see that?
I can actually see that because of how crazy Pulp Fiction is.
Right. Just how like those stories are. Like it's not as dislinear as Pulp Fiction is, but how like those little vignettes just kind of work together.
Yeah.
This kind of feels like that.
I can follow you on that.
You know, you got your favorite parts. You know, the love. Hey, Shakis, tell them about that love and hate, brother.
Hey, yo, chill out. All right, chill out. Y'all don't know nothing about this, but you know your boy is Radio Raheem. I ain't gonna do it.
I saw you try.
I thought about the whole thing, and I'm just sitting here like, do I want to do this whole thing? Because I'm gonna fuck up at the end.
Love. These 5 fingers go straight to the soul of man.
Right hand, the hand of love. That man Raheem. Man, let's get to the next part.
Well, no,
because this shit fucks me up.
You
man.
remember how I told you about that part? Spike stole that part.
Did Spike steal it?
Yeah.
Or who? Wait, where he
in the old
from?
black and white movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, that's right. You showed me the clip and everything.
That's crazy right there.
That's good stealing.
I think he's put it to good use, though.
That's good stealing.
Put it to good use.
And then someone stole from his ass, right?
And then somebody stole from him. Yeah, there was a scene in here that I actually found out was part of a Nelly music video.
Which is the craziest thing. We're just watching the movie and all of a sudden Nelly comes out. I ain't heard nobody talk about Nelly in the last 15 years. I'm only 25.
Dang, Nelly, he ain't have to do you like that. His look on his face, people. He looked like he had to do Nelly like that.
Oh, man. Let me tell you who they didn't have to do like that.
Who didn't do
My
like that?
man, Radio Raheem.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
That was the funniest thing is that I already kind of knew that because when we were filming For the People, back when I was in school, oh my God.
Back in the soul of man.
When I went to university, we did a short for the Spring Film Challenge, and
a little local spring film challenge that we have around here.
We recreated a scene from Pot of Movies. We got Do the Right Thing, and our director RJ, because of course it was, he was talking about it, and I was Radio Raheem, so I kind of rewatched the scene. Well, not that specific scene, but the scene with the soul of man, left hand, right hand, and I knew about Raheem. Spoiler alert, getting killed at the end, but I completely blanked out on it. So like as it was about to happen, when I literally blurted out, this is my favorite scene in the movie. I hadn't even seen that scene, but the whole vibe changed for the whole rest of the movie. It's such a flip, and it's so freaking what's the word? Like it's so jarring. It was so jarring in the best way, though. Yeah, in the best way, and just the fucking cinematography of those shots.
Let me peep you on this here, brother. Let me hop check you on this, brother.
Go for it.
Now that scene is jarring in a good way. Because it switches angles to a very steep candid angle.
Very steep
candid angle.
And it's the mise en scène. It's the framing. It's the it's everything about just the initial shot. Just I fell in love with it.
Probably shot with a wide lens just to make them even looking weirder, menacing, right?
So crazy too.
But the whole movie, Spike puts these candid angles in the film. How you feel about that?
I thought it was weird, but I wasn't really bothered by it like while we were watching it. Like
I was bothered by it.
Like, the candid angle shot is, a quote unquote specialty shot for creating this particular effect.
It's one of those you keep in your back pocket until you really need it.
And then he went wild at the end, which I really did like. But I didn't really think too much about it while I was watching. I was just so absorbed in the movie pretty much the whole time. I didn't really do too much thinking about it. I was just sitting there having fun.
See, it just stood out to me because, of course, like we said, candid angle special shot. So every time it would happen, it stuck out to me, and I was like, all right, what is the reasoning? Because I'm trying to, we do our little thing, production 1200, you know what it is, and we try to make films ourselves. I'm always looking for something I could steal. So I'm like, when I'm looking at a shot, I'm like, what is the director's intention behind this shot? And every time he put a candid angle there, I'm like, there's no real reason to have this candid angle here, Spike. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the end, I was like, now this is where you drop that candid angle. This is where you hit that money shot. And I'm wondering if all the other canon angles take away from it. Now, for you, it seems it doesn't.
It doesn't. Like, nah, it really doesn't. I don't really, like I said, I didn't really think about it too much.
Mm-hmm.
I was just sutured in there.
Right. And I guess, I'm looking at it so much, I'm looking at it like I'm saying the canon angle here, canon angle there, canon angle here. And then I get this one, and it was still impactful. I'm just like, well, now that just draws more attention to those canon, because you know how to use a canon angle.
Yeah.
So what are all those other ones
Yeah.
there for? There are also other shots that I feel like are a little too long.
I mean, it's Spike. He made MalcolmX, 3.5 hour movie.
Very fair.
He probably, and those were probably cut down in this movie.
Honestly,
the longer shots are probably cut down too.
Well, they were just seems like useless shots. Like there's a shot in there where Mook goes to deliver the pizza. It's sort of a split shot, split by the stairwell, right?
Yeah.
And the stairwell's at the end. The kid sitting there on the stairs drawing or playing or whatever.
Doing something.
And it's just literally Mook going to deliver pizza, and they come out and say hey to the kid. There's really nothing to that shot than Mook delivering a pizza. And I feel like you could have cut that. That's like my most specific example.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. He definitely could. He could have cut it.
Especially because there's an anticipation of like
something.
What you want, like because this is something that our professors taught us. You getting a lesson for free here. Is that there's a reason why you're framing a frame. So if you have a person in your right hand side of the frame, and there's a lot of empty space inside the left hand side of the frame, you're gonna think that you, the viewer, are gonna think something's gonna happen there. You're gonna expect something to jump into the shot. You're gonna expect something to jump out of the shot. Maybe the person jumps from one side of the shot to the other side of the shot. You don't know, but you're expecting something. So when I watched that scene right there, I'm just like, I'm expecting nothing, and all I got, the payoff for the scene itself, was Spike Lee saying hey to a kid. That's not a great payoff to the scene. Unless there's something I'm missing. If I am, please tell me in the comments. But I don't know what you can find.
I'm just thinking, and like the only like kind of excuse I have for it is like,
please pull this out of your ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just pull it clean out too.
It's clean.
Yeah, it's just, I guess it's just about showing more of the community. I mean, it's a still shot, and it's just a kid just staying inside on a heat storm or whatever the word is. It's gone. I don't know. Maybe it's just I guess. Something.
Yeah,
I guess it could be one of those everything doesn't mean something shots, but then again, if it doesn't mean anything, why is it in the movie?
Movie costs money. All them shots.
No, I know.
According to Sidney Lumet, that's 9 yards of footage right there. That better mean something because it costs you. Because that ain't digital.
It was like 1.5 minutes too. So that's a pretty.
That's film reel that you're burning up.
It's probably like $1, not $1, a minute. Jesus Christ. Huh. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's in there.
It's in there. That's what I'm saying. Like it's in there. I don't know. Because the movie's not that long. It is a little over, like just seconds over 2 hours.
Yeah.
And that's not including credits, is really 1 hour and 50 something. So it's not that long of a movie. So it's not, and you really don't feel it. You are enjoying each of the vignettes with a star-studded cast. A star-studded cast. They just seem, if this isn't their first movie, it's one of theirs that got like, yes, I know. From and Shakis is like, yes, I know, because you stop the movie every time for a trading price quiz.
We had like 5 quizzes, people. I'm just gonna say that, but that's not why I was laughing.
What were you laughing for?
I was laughing at the characters. I was reading the character names, and I was just like, sweet Dick Willie. I'm a child.
Willie. Oh my God. So who's your favorite character out of all this? Who was? I guess that's kind of asking what's your favorite vignette.
My favorite, you know what, man? I'm gonna go with the positivity answer here, and I'm gonna go with the mayor.
Man, the mayor.
The mayor, man.
The mayor. That is a nice dude.
He is a nice dude.
Played by O.C. Davis, who's a name I feel like I've heard. I know I've heard. His face looks kind of familiar.
He looked kind of familiar, yeah.
But I can't name. It's probably a television show that I've seen him on. But I look at this list on Wikipedia, and I can't place it.
I'm saying all this is before my time. And when it was during my time, I was watching Dragon Ball Z and other cartoons.
Right here, it's like I ain't watching none of this right here.
He was in Dr. Dolittle.
There you go. Oh, okay. See, that's probably where I know him from. He's probably Dr. Doolittle's father. Okay. See, you know, he's one of those old black guys. He was in Malcolm X.
Yeah, he was the voice or something.
He was the eulogy voice.
At the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a good voice. So,
He does.
you know, I feel that.
I think my favorite, hold up. Is that Ruby D? Oh, snap. That's the lady that plays sister mother. Mother sister.
Mother sister?
Yeah.
What about her?
They oh, it looked like they were together.
Oh,
yeah,
he married her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at them go.
So in the movie, you know what I mean? That's a whole other level. Yeah. Y'all gotta watch this movie. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gotta
I was gonna say they had
movie.
some chemistry.
And you see where it is. It heated up.
I mean, I hope the neighborhood's still standing. She said, "We still standing." I was like, He stayed with you last night? Mm-hmm. You ain't go to bed? Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. I seen that, mother sister.
I have to say, my favorite vignette, not my favorite character, because I feel like he caused a lot of problems. a lot, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Juan Carlo Esposito out here causing issues and shit over some goddamn pictures.
Hey, man, you in a black neighborhood, you need some black people on the fucking wall.
Tell somebody what to do and they daggone shop.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
Like, what the heck, Juan Carlo? Like, come on, bro. Oh, anyway, I did like the scuff shoes. That was my favorite vignette right there.
Is it because of the Nelly video?
It is kind of that, but also because everybody like egging him on, and he's looking like, yeah, motherfucker, I kick your ass 2 times. But then when everybody's like, yeah, man, you should go fuck him up right now. He's like, yeah, but he didn't want to actually he didn't want to move.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Yeah, you better hold me back. Ain't nobody touching him.
And then you have somebody hold you back so you can say hold me back.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those. That's what I love about it so much. Like they played it so well in the Nelly video. It's such a good. A really good
it's a good reference.
You know how much it's called? $500. $500. Like. Did you see what he just did? Did you see? Like stuff like that. I love it, man. I love
it's the people just in the background repeating everything.
Just egging shit on, bro. 2 times. I love that thing, man.
Yeah.
But no, this Spike, man. Spike is such a director that he has his own style. That he has his style that he's gonna stick to, and that's so prevalent in Do the Right Thing, to where this movie is such about just kind of like not just the black experience, but like like you said before, like the community experience in here. And there are moments where he tries to talk. Spike is a director who tries to talk to you, the audience. Like you're gonna go into the movie theater, and you're not just gonna. It's for Spike. I feel like the movie isn't a passive experience, but an active experience.
Indeed.
And if there's one thing he's gonna do, he gonna teach you some black shit. He gonna put an essay in his movies. He did it in The Five Bloods with his slideshow.
That was real heavy-handed, Spike.
It was real heavy-handed.
I didn't mind it, but it was heavy-handed, my guy.
He did it in Malcolm X was that.
It was the whole movie. The whole entire movie after the intro.
But this one feels different to where he left it at the end. Only Spike would put an essay at the end of his movie.
Yeah, the end credits were a little slow on that. You're burning film.
Burning film.
But, got a long-ass MLK quote about peace and nonviolence, and then you have a Malcolm X quote that says, I don't condone violence, but, if you defending yourself, then, I ain't going to be upset at you for using some violence. I ain't even going to call it violence.
I like that. I don't condone violence. But I don't call it violence. I like that. I really did. I like
it's
that.
Intelligence, my brother.
I do like that Spike Lee kind of kept it, even with the ending, kind of kept it on both sides of the track on that one.
Yeah, I mean, that was like, you got, what was his name? Not Pino, not Vito.
Sal?
Not Sal. Was it Sonny?
Who you talking about? What
dude
you
had a
talking about?
stutter?
Oh, yeah, Smiley.
You have like Smiley who's just trying to sell pictures of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, like the only image of them two together. just trying to sell that pretty much. He's literally trying to sell it to you, the audience, the entire movie, and then in the end he gets what Giancarlo Esposito was trying to get, which was get some black people on that wall, in the middle of a fire, which I do not recommend.
I do, children don't go in the fires.
Do not go into a burning building unless you are a fireman.
Unless you're a fireman, yes,
trained
or training to be a fireman. Sometimes you gotta go into fake fires.
But yeah, it's like it's thrown at you pretty much the whole entire movie, and
some would call that a motif.
Indeed, and it's it's shoved away, because people don't want to have the time to like deal with him in these interactions, and then in the end, it's he got through by getting his message across, and in the end, you're gonna give him the money, so he'll go away. So
right, and on the subject of motifs, fight the power.
Fight the power
in itself is a motif. Do you like that? Don't you like that every question you had during the movie answered? Like, almost scenes later, it probably even shorter if I hadn't stopped it repeatedly for creating price quizzes. Almost instantly is like, because you're like, man, he really loved that song. He know every beat of that song. It's like, you got Giancarlo Esposito's characters bugging out. Man, don't you know any other songs? That's all you play, brother.
He's like, that's all I like. I don't like nothing else. He's like, I like this song. You don't play nothing else. That's all I like. That's all I know. His freaking radio dies, and he immediately goes to the store and gets 20 D batteries.
20 C batteries? I'm asking, is it 20 C
20 D
batteries?
Batteries, bruh. And he made sure they counted them bitches
also
pack by pack.
Check the date.
You gotta have the date check.
You don't go start doing that when you go to Walmart. You like checking the date. I gotta check the date on this milk. Gotta check the date on these nuggets. Last time I got some bad nuggets. It ain't happening no more. I want 20 clean nuggets.
Hey man, I just gotta make sure my bread lasts as long as it do.
That's
all I'm saying.
That's all you respect. That's all you want is a little bit of respect. That's all I'm saying, man.
Man, and then the three stooges on the corner, bro.
3, 4. Oh. You talking about ML Sweet Dick,
and I guess Coconut Seed. I ain't really hear much like from him. If the mixing was a little bit off on their conversations, like unless he was the only person talking, I could never really understand him. And sometimes when
he was kind of the normal one. It's almost like Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. He's the normal one. You got Sweet Dick Willie over here always talking shit, and then you got the crazy motherfucker on the end.
That's Ed. Like Ed, yeah, exactly.
They got Double D just in there like, man, I got to deal with these fucking knuckleheads. Keep them in balance. They ain't want to do nothing. Can't have them doing nothing crazy.
Oh my gosh, man. I would love to see a series of shorts like this.
Yeah.
Today. With just like these characters, and then like they kind of weave in and out of each other, like almost like puzzle pieces that you could put together in some kind of order. That would be really cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Somebody should do that. Anyway.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey Trey, I'll laugh at your paying price. You should do it.
Come on, man. You gotta put that on the air like that. You gotta put my whole government on the air like that.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is I whispered it and moving on.
Okay, all right, fine.
Samuel was in here.
We'll move on. Yeah, SamuelLJackson was in. And I feel like what's funny about this role, and we had to axe this one because we ran out of weeks for our Spike Lee month, but we were gonna watch Chirac, and I feel like he has the same role here that he has in Chirac later. Whereas in Chirac, he plays sort of like a Greek narrator to come in intersplice within the story to give you, you ever seen a Greek play? They come in and they, tell the story. And forsooth, Hercules did his 5 labors and then went to Chili's. Like he'll come out in the middle of the stuff to tell you what's going on. He tells you what's going on. Right. This is what's going on.
Yeah, and then what happens. Okay.
And then we return to our play. Well, that's kind of the way that what is Samuel as Mr. Senor Love Daddy plays in this film here. Yeah. As our sort of narrator of what's going on. I really did enjoy that.
I enjoyed it too.
I've never seen SamuelLJackson say such a litany of like what's it called
when you say the same damn thing 3 different ways.
Well, I was gonna say where you have like what is it, the same letter.
Alliteration.
Yeah, thank you. That was gone. But I never seen such a litany of like alliteration in my doggone life. Like I ain't know Samuel Jackson had it in him.
Hey man, that's that Mr. Senior Love Daddy right there. That's that 108.
I'm telling you, between Spike Lee and Quentin Tarantino, this man Samuel Jackson was getting paid back.
He was getting fucking paid. He ain't have to worry about being motherfucking Mookie.
For real, bro. He ain't had to worry about roles because both of them was like, I got to have Sam on deck.
And they kept that motherfucker on page. They had him with his own fucking rolling gym and shit in his trailer.
Exactly.
Fucking, oh my God. But he does a good job. Like he does. At first, I didn't even realize it was him halfway through. He sounded really familiar, but I wasn't really thinking about it.
I thought you would. I would have done a trading price quiz on it.
But halfway through, when he got his food, I was like, pull up my sunglasses. That's motherfucking Samuel L. Jackson. He calm as a bitch, but he ain't.
I should have. I'm disappointed in myself.
You should be.
I thought it was obvious, man. I thought it was obvious.
I mean, it
anybody
was.
in the entire film besides Martin Lawrence, who the filmatic debut, along with Miss Rosie Perez,
indeed,
who exposes herself quite nicely in this film. I do say so myself. I might be a Rosie Perez fan after this here film. You be disappointed all you want to, but no. Also, what do you think? Did I say Eddie Murphy or Martin Lawrence?
You said Martin Lawrence.
Okay, good.
We talked about you mentioned him earlier.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm mad. Make sure I did because Martin Lawrence came to my mind, or Eddie Murphy came to my mind just now. But anyway, Martin Lawrence in that not stutter, but speech impediment.
Yeah, I thought about bringing it up, but I wasn't. Because I feel like when he started speaking the first time, he didn't have it. But then in every subsequent scene, he has it. So, like, I was thrown for a loop pretty much the whole movie. Because I'm like, you weren't talking like that when you were introduced. But it was whatever. I squashed it. But why?
But why, though?
I'm just a little curious.
This the first Martin Lawrence, man. He had to shake off the bugs a little bit. Or that was something that he might have done by accident. Spike was like, hey, yo, I like that.
Keep doing that.
Do it again.
Shoot, look at you. You might be standing out a little bit. You might get future roles.
And then he was in The Black Knight, and it was all okay.
I feel like that is sarcasm.
It is.
Okay.
Deeply seated sarcasm.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And he started starring in dumb movies. But then it was on Martin. These are not in order, people. I know this. Anyway. The Italians.
Man, okay, so click on Pino.
Oh, that is John Turturro.
Yeah, click on it so I can see which one he is.
He is the more racist brother. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Vito was cool. Wait, hold on. Was that Vito?
Yeah. Sal, Vito, and Pino. Sal the younger brother. Sal the dad. Pino. John Turturro.
Okay, yeah. Vito was all right. He was just trying to not get bullied. He was just trying to not get bullied. And his brother being a fucking racist dick. And then his dad being a subtly racist, kind of fetishizing dick. But also kind of all right.
Yeah, he's old generation Italian. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's racist, but he's like maybe trying to not be racist a little bit.
It's not maybe. Like, he actually is effectively trying not to be racist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's going so far. Like, he loves the community. He loves the people in the community. You know what I mean?
He's proud of the work that he did.
He is racist is because he still has the same lexicon of Italians a generation or two ahead of him. You know what I mean? Like, he still has that in his house. That's all he knows. You know what I mean? He doesn't know. You know, he doesn't teach himself that. He doesn't outright say nigga until, or you know, the more offensive term. He doesn't say that until the end of the movie when he is legitimately angry. You know, whereas Pino says left and right. You know what I mean? He calls every other, and then you have that breakdown where and you could tell things are like a tension is just like rising, and then Spike just like says what's on everyone's mind. Everybody's mind. You know what I mean? From the cop to the Korean shop owners to Mookie to Pino to the Latin brother on the stairs, which we didn't get much of them, to my surprise.
Yeah, we didn't really get much of them.
Mm-hmm. Dude's got like a few, headbutts with old Radio Raheem and stuff. Their boombox challenge right there.
Nah, Radio Raheem carried his shit around all day, bro. I am never challenging him to whose boombox is louder. He carried that shit around all day. His is louder.
He was like, "You got it, bro. You got it." He came. I was like, "Yeah."
They walked away, and they were still talking shit though.
But when he come, they still talk shit. Like, that's one thing they gonna do is talk shit.
They talk shit.
But no, I really do. I really did enjoy that like breakdown moment.
Yeah,
where you just kind of feels like a letting the air out, and then like the mayor is like, "All right, calm down,"
Yeah, man, he's just trying to keep the peace in his neighborhood, man. On the hot ass fucking day, like.
All he wanted was his Miller High Life. That's all they want.
That's all him and a couple of other people want. Like, that's what him and the Stooges wanted. They don't sell it no more, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Like, they don't sell Miller.
Yeah, take that light, bro. Like, get on somewhere.
You're asking a lot of a man to change his beer.
All right. All of that said, my thoughts are thus.
Really going to be a 45-minute podcast.
That's why I'm trying to stop it. I enjoyed this film. Spike, I think for your first film, I can see why you just keep getting more. All you do is get better with your films and crazier with your films. I can tell you are one of the masters. I'll say it right here. You are one of the masters. I can't tell you nothing about your films other than they a little preachy. But other than that,
and cut it down.
Well, if you cut down on the preachiness, he'll cut down.
Yeah,
on
fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
So but that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. And with that, I can only give this movie an A. I can't give it less than that. I enjoyed this. I'll watch it again. Next time if RJ ever comes down, when this stuff's up being so crazy, I'll be like, yo, we're going to pop in, do the right thing. Tell me your thoughts on these scenes and whatnot, because I want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, I want to pick his brain.
All I got is an A for you, for the people. Shakis, your turn. I picked the wrong time.
What I'm going to say is, you don't got to tone down the preachiness. You don't have to use less. You just got to not be as heavy-handed as you are in the Bloods. That's the only time I really have a problem with it. Also, MalcolmX is 3.5 hours. Why? But aside from those two very specific examples, I can't tell you nothing, man. I give this movie an S. I loved this movie. I love this movie from start to finish.
Okay.
I love me a good narrator, bruh. Mm-hmm. And I also like how he opens and closes it with the same lines. Mm-hmm. Really, I really like that. So yeah, I give you an S. The music in this movie is fucking phenomenal. I love this Oast. This was some top tier shit, bruh. They got the fucking sax and the trumpets and man, play that shit some more. And then fight the power.
You got to fight the power to be.
Loved every second of this movie, man.
Okay.
They didn't have to do my man Raheem like that, though.
Rest in power, Raheem. You know what we thought. See? Damn it. Can I get a take two? Can I just...
And action.
Thank you. Anyway, you know what we thought. Let's see what the people thought. With a budget of $6 million, this movie box office brought home $37.3 million at the box office.
Good shit.
You made not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not even 5 times. You septupled your budget.
Septupled is 7. Sextupled.
See, I thought I would be inappropriate. Sextupled. Like that's what. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Okay, now in context, we did the handshake. Don't isolate that audio,
You
sir.
didn't have to make it weird. You could have just went past. You made this weird.
Sextupled. It just sounds weird now that I say it.
No, it's dumb.
Your earnings. That's amazing. In 1989?
And this is one of his first movies?
It is definitely one of his first. I wonder what number it is. It is his second.
It is his second movie.
And
And he
second
wrote
film.
it and directed it and
Produced
starred it and produced it, man. I can see why RJ loved this movie so much.
Honestly.
Like, this man did so much fucking work. And it really isn't overly preachy in the message.
It's not.
It's
No,
really
it's
it's really sprinkled in, and then there's like a lot of salt at the end, you know? And even then, that's still only a few minutes. Like, it's like I said, S.
Yeah. A good film. Good director. This has been Spike Lee Month. Please tell us what you think of Spike Lee as a director. What are your favorite Spike Lee films? What do you think of Spike Lee films that we haven't covered? Which Spike Lee films would you like to see covered next? Would you like us to do another Spike Lee film month outside of Black History Month? Do you think we should? What do you want from us? Tell us! Damn it!
Do the thing.
Do the right thing. Mo's over here at Production 12 on the Movie Club. We'll see you later and goodbye. And remember, you got to fight the powers that be. Boop, boop, boop.
Universal Pictures presents a new film from Spike Lee.
Good morning, Miss Mother Sister.
Now, Mookie, don't work too hard today. The man says it's gonna be hot as the devil.
I've been here 25 years. LaSalle's famous pizzeria is here to stay. Trust me.
Mookie, the last time I trusted you, we ended up with a son.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Make sure that you check out the other shows that we have on the Facebook, the other main podcast that comes out every other Tuesday. Make sure you leave a like, share it with your friends and your family. Go check out our YouTube where we have content from other Production 1200 works. And make sure you follow us on the Instagram. We post sometimes there. We'll do more. We'll try. Maybe. Like us on iTunes podcast, rate and review. Give us them 5 stars. And we'll see you next time.